My name is Ganesh Bukka, and I lead the IT/OT convergence for Hitachi. And before I go into a topic specifically about Hitachi's AI initiative, I want to first talk about Hitachi and how we contribute to the global AI initiative, right? While everybody knows Hitachi as a brand, I want to call that very specifically our contribution to the society. Our core value is about bringing harmony into the social innovation for the global world. Today, if you look at Hitachi's technology, we impact on a daily basis close to 4 billion population through clean energy, smarter mobility, and sustainable products. So around 40% of the globe is in a way touching Hitachi's technology and products from a sustainable AI initiative through the smart grids, through sustainable mobility, and sustainable products. That's something which is really a profound impact that we are able to deliver to the society. The second important element is our contribution to the European community here is Europe is the second largest market for Hitachi outside of Japan. And today we operate close to about 50 plus manufacturing sites, several technology labs, and many of our entities like the Hitachi Energy, Hitachi Rail are headquartered in Europe in terms of conducting its operations. So our contribution to the European Union and its AI ambitions are really keen, and you could witness that through the commitment from the social innovation activities that we do here. Now, if I have to speak about our AI ambitions for Europe, right? Obviously, digital is core of everything. As we are an organization which brings the convergence of the operational technology, which is through our systems and products, with the IT technology, the IT OT convergence is driving a significant force towards climate action and to deliver tangible results from an environmental footprint. How do we do this? And to align to the EU vision, our focus is delivering energy efficient infrastructure, clearly working with the society in defining those measurable improvement targets from an sustainability goals as per, and being transparent in terms of reporting our carbon footprint, our key KPIs from a sustainability initiative, and drive towards low carbon sourcing across everything that we do. And we are actively contributing through these initiatives in partnership with IEC, in partnership with the Japan Environment and IT Society in terms of delivering clean green data centers. While we are doing all of these things, I wanted to lay out some challenges that we see as an organization, right? And I will also talk about what is the framework and approach, how we overcome that. Now, as the digital sector has been growing in the last few years and it is expected to grow significantly in the next 2 decades, the contribution to the greenhouse gases is becoming more significant from the digital sector itself. The environmental footprint of the digital sector is increasing, and that contributes to the greenhouse gas emissions. So power, water consumption, and even the previous speakers, they talked about data centers and AI. So obviously, the power and water consumption are the key areas that we see as areas that requires trade-off. Obviously, we are optimizing power, then there increases the water consumption. So how do we manage the tension between the energy and water efficiency? So that's one challenge. The other challenges is embedded carbon and the life cycle impact, right? On one side, we are building smart supply chains, smart factories, so the operational emissions are coming down, but the embodied carbon in the hardware, in the data centers, those are actually increasing. And how do we drive that through circular economy practices? So that's another challenge that we are addressing today. And more important is the regulatory complexity and the transparency. The EU mandates from a disclosure point of view, whether it's energy, water, renewable waste, so all requires a stronger governance and a very robust reporting system. Now, these are some of the challenges that we see, and on top of it, with more cloud coming into play, when you have different hyperscalers with a multi-cloud environment, and again, it is closely aligned with the EU cloud sovereignty guidelines. How do you bring compliance beyond sustainability? So all of these are challenges that we are addressing today. And how do we address? There are clearly four principles. The measurement is absolutely necessary. So we are putting in rigorous tracking of all of the key KPIs: energy use, water consumption use, and all the greenhouse gas emissions from a standardized KPIs. Transparency, so public disclosure is absolutely must for us, and that enables clearly benchmarking and taking accountability. And we are constantly defining the goals, setting up measurable targets, and driving towards circular economy, and then driving towards more renewable sourcing. So the way we look at is AI powering the energy optimization. So if you look at, we as a smart grid provider, we are bringing in AI into balancing the workloads across the grids. How does the power distribution happens? How do you consume energy and reduced energy consumption, and balancing the resources based on the demand? So that is AI powering energy optimization. Then, if you look at smart mobility today, how do you deliver increased asset life cycle? How do you minimize waste? So, Hitachi announced HMAX. HMAX is a AI powered platform for asset management where it brings in predictive maintenance and resource efficiency driven by AI based analytics. So, today, a rapid train network is operated with high level of predictive maintenance with AI driven analytics. So HMAX is powering the AI for sustainability when it comes to asset management in mobility, and integration of the renewable energy and reducing the dependency on fossil fuels. Again, a lot of AI in terms of balancing the energy sources is the key aspect. And Hitachi has also taken a strategic initiative of driving clean data center business, clean green data center business. So how do we look at computing models? How do AI models help in using the carbon resources efficiently, minimizing the carbon footprint? That's our other aspects of how we bring in AI from a carbon aware computing point of view. And finally, driving the circularity goals, we use AI across the life cycle from raw material all the way to the finished products in terms of reuse, recycle, refurbish, and bringing in the whole concept of circularity. So this is how the challenges that I talked about, from measurement, from transparency, and evolving needs of digital needs and the increasing carbon footprint. On the other hand, how AI is embedded into everything that we do, from energy optimization, from smart grids, from the smart mobility, and bringing in predictive maintenance. These are how we address the overall AI initiatives. So let me pause here. I will come back with more answering more questions at a later point.